The Stoic philosophy, which originated in ancient Greece, emphasizes the importance of living a virtuous and meaningful life. One of the most well-known Stoic philosophers is Seneca, a Roman statesman and philosopher who lived during the 1st century AD. In this blow, we will explore 10 life lessons from Seneca with examples that can help us to live more fulfilling and meaningful life. 1. Focus on what you can control. One of the core principles of Stoic philosophy is the idea that we should focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot control. Seneca wrote that, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality," and he encouraged people to focus on the things that they could change rather than stressing about things that were beyond their control. For example, if you are struggling with a difficult coworker, you can't control their behavior, but you can control how you respond to it. Instead of getting upset or frustrated, try to focus on your actions and attitudes. By focusing on what you can control, you can reduce stress and improve your overall well-being. 2. Embrace change. Another important lesson from Seneca is the importance of embracing change. He believed that change is inevitable and that we should learn to adapt to it rather than resist it. By embracing change, we can learn to be more flexible and resilient in the face of challenges and setbacks. For example, if you lose your job or experience a major life change, it can be difficult to adapt. But by embracing the change and seeing it as an opportunity for growth, you can learn to be more resilient and adaptable. Instead of dwelling on the past or fearing the future, try to focus on the present moment and the opportunities that change can bring. 3. Practice gratitude. Seneca believed that gratitude is an essential part of living a happy and meaningful life. He wrote that, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." And he encouraged people to be grateful for what they have rather than focusing on what they lack. For example, try starting a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. This simple practice can help you to cultivate a more positive and grateful mindset. By focusing on the things you are grateful for, you can learn to be more content and satisfied with your life. Lesson 4. Take care of your mind and body. Seneca believed that the key to a happy and fulfilling life is taking care of both your mind and body. He encouraged people to exercise regularly, eat a healthy diet, and get enough rest to keep their bodies strong and healthy. He also emphasized the importance of engaging in activities that nourish the mind, such as reading, writing, and learning new things. For example, try incorporating physical activity and healthy eating into your daily routine. Make time for activities that nourish your mind, such as reading or taking a class. By taking care of your mind and body, you can improve your overall well-being and set yourself up for success. 5. Seek wisdom and knowledge. Seneca believed that wisdom and knowledge are essential for living a meaningful and fulfilling life. He encouraged people to seek out new learning opportunities and to surround themselves with wise and knowledgeable people. By seeking wisdom and knowledge, we can learn to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. For example, try setting a goal to learn something new each month. This could be a new skill, a new hobby, or simply learning more about a topic that interests you. By seeking out new learning opportunities, you can expand your knowledge and deepen your understanding of the world around you. 6. Practice self-discipline. Seneca believed that self-discipline is essential for achieving our goals and living a fulfilling life. He wrote that, "The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit," and he encouraged people to develop self-control and discipline to live a more harmonious and productive life. For example, try setting specific goals for yourself and creating a plan to achieve them. This could be a professional goal, such as earning a promotion, or a personal goal, such as improving your fitness level. By setting goals and working towards them with discipline and determination, you can learn to be more productive and achieve greater success in your life. 7. Focus on the present moment. Seneca believed that too often, people get caught up in the past or the future and fail to appreciate the present moment. He encouraged people to focus on the present moment and to appreciate the gifts that it brings. By living in the present, we can learn to be more mindful and present in our daily lives. For example, try incorporating mindfulness practices into your daily routine. This could be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath, or it could be something more structured like a daily meditation practice. By focusing on the present moment and cultivating mindfulness, you can learn to be more present and aware in your daily life. 8. Practice kindness and generosity. Seneca believed that kindness and generosity are essential virtues that can bring joy and fulfillment to our lives. He encouraged people to be kind and generous to others, even when it is difficult, and to focus on the positive impact that their actions can have on others. For example, try incorporating acts of kindness and generosity into your daily routine. This could be something small, like offering to help a colleague with a project, or something bigger, like volunteering your time to help others. By practicing kindness and generosity, you can learn to be more compassionate and empathetic, and you can bring joy and fulfillment to your own life, as well as the lives of those around you. 9. Seek out meaningful relationships. Seneca believed that relationships are an important part of living a fulfilling life. He encouraged people to seek out meaningful relationships with others and to nurture those relationships by showing kindness, compassion, and understanding. For example, try making an effort to connect with others on a deeper level. This could be through activities like having regular check-ins with a close friend or joining a group or club where you can meet new people. By seeking out and cultivating meaningful relationships, you can learn to live a more fulfilling and satisfying life. 10. Find purpose and meaning. Finally, Seneca believed that it is essential to find purpose and meaning in life. He wrote that, "The greatest hindrance to living is expecting the next day to be like today," and he encouraged people to seek out activities and pursuits that bring them joy and meaning. By finding purpose and meaning in life, we can learn to live a more fulfilling and satisfying life. For example, try reflecting on what brings you joy and meaning in life. Is it a particular hobby or activity? A cause that you are passionate about? A career that you love? Once you have identified what brings you purpose and meaning, try to incorporate more of it into your life. By finding purpose and meaning, you can learn to live a more fulfilling and satisfying life. The pressures and pace of modern life often leave men feeling anxious, dissatisfied, and constantly striving. We exhaust ourselves, chasing promotions, wealth, attention, and approval from others. But these external rewards provide only temporary satisfaction before the cycle of craving begins again. Many men realize too late that lasting contentment springs from within. The ancient Greek and Roman philosophers, known as the Stoics, developed principles for living an unshakable, virtuous life despite external hardships. Their teachings reveal timeless lessons that men commonly learn too late. As men, we often try to prove our worth through achievement, acquisition, and applause. However, chasing these externals often leads to discontentment and anxiety. The ancient Greek and Roman Stoic philosophers recognized the futility of basing happiness on fleeting things outside our control. They developed principles and practices that led to an unshakable sense of peace and purpose. Though challenging to implement, these Stoic lessons impart timeless wisdom. Life presents endless frustrations and setbacks. Stoics advise not wasting mental energy on minor annoyances or errors. Marcus Aurelius said, "The cucumber is bitter, then throw it out. There are brambles in the path, then go around." We suffer more from our reactions than the events themselves. Train yourself to distinguish between trivial problems and natural crises. Then, respond proportionately. Trying to coerce people and bend events to your will is exhausting and futile. While we control our judgments and actions, much lies beyond our power. A storm delays your flight, a deal falls through, or a friend cancels plans. Stoicism preaches radical acceptance of external realities while directing energy towards self-mastery. Serenity emerges when we focus only on what we can change. Modern life bombards us with busy work and distractions, obscuring what deserves our finite time. Seneca advised identifying your few core values and eliminating everything else as unnecessary excess. Periodically recalibrate your life around people and pursuits that align with your priorities. Apply constant vigilance against drifting into trivialities. Invest energy solely in that which enables your purpose. Challenges and hardships are inevitable components of life. Rather than praying for a life without problems, Stoics develop an anti-fragile mindset that grows stronger through difficulties. Philosopher Epictetus said we should. Society promotes pleasure-seeking and self-indulgence as the path to happiness, but pleasures derived from food, sex, entertainment, and possessions provide only fleeting satisfaction. The Stoics sought something more substantial and stable, a life of wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. While pleasure depends on luck and circumstances, virtue arises from our judgments and character. By mastering our minds and behaviors, we gain an inner strength unaffected by external conditions. Stoics recognized humans as integral parts of the rational, interconnected universe. Though we seek to impose our will on the world, nature operates by its laws and logic. Rather than fighting this reality, they advocated aligning our perceptions and actions with the more significant natural order. Surrendering control allows us to flow with events and reduce inner turmoil. We assume our rightful place in the broader ecosystem, acting harmoniously with universal providence. Looking outward inevitably produces feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and perceived injustice. The sages of Stoicism focused their moral measurement inward. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." Comparing yourself only to your past self allows you to celebrate the progress made. Judge yourself not by social status, but by the integrity of your character and intentions. Stoics followed their vocations not for prestige or payment, but for a duty to contribute to the greater community. Aurelius Antoninus said, "Do what is necessary, and whatever the result may be, always bear this in mind, that it was necessary." Detachment from results brings freedom. We control our efforts each moment, yet outcomes remain outside our grasp. Doing good work becomes its motivation and reward. Act nobly and honorably without expecting credit or reciprocation. Life drops people into an infinite range of circumstances beyond their control. Stoics practiced sympathia, shared feelings and understanding of others' suffering. Kindness and charity emerge when we recognize people's common humanity, despite surface differences. Judging or mistreating others conflicts with Stoic principles of reason and cosmic kinship.